Hey guys, welcome to Budget with a July Dreamer. My name is Miranda, and on this channel I talk about personal finance, specifically sharing tips on how to save, how to invest, as well as how to budget. If these topics are of interest to you, then do not forget to hit that subscribe button as well as give this video a like. Now that I have done my mantra for every single video that I share, I am excited to share this video with you because a lovely subscriber did ask me to share how I make money from my blog. My blog is called JulyDreamer.com, so Budget with a July Dreamer, and I thought it would be a cool video to make because I know a lot of people, even in my real life, have asked me how I make money from my blog, and I could actually just say the ways that I make money and then end the video, but you know, I'm a storyteller, so probably go on rambling about something irrelevant, and if I do, I apologize. But how I make money blogging, I don't think I'll give it justice if I just go straight to how I make money blogging, but I do make money from sponsored posts. I haven't really got an inkling for affiliate marketing purely because it's not something that I dived into, and I never actually bothered to focus much on that. So for me, the main source of income from my website is affiliate linking. When I started out back in 2013, that's a while. When I started out back in 2013, I actually just started out rambling. I did not think that I would actually be making money from the blog. I had no intention of making money until I joined a few Facebook groups for UK bloggers, and that's where I learned that you can actually make money from your blog. But I was still under that impression that, you know, the people that want to work with you would just come to you, and that is the case now. But when I was starting out, that wasn't the case. So how I started to make money from my blog, I will link up 2 of my blog posts that I share on how I make money from my website at JulyDreamer.com. But firstly, my first thing that I did, so one, I linked up with fellow bloggers. So I didn't have a specific niche, so to speak, because I cover travel, I cover money now, I cover beauty, fashion, and home. So I think what you call a lifestyle blogger, because I actually don't have one specific niche. I have a heavy focus on travel, and I do now building up a heavy focus on money, but all the other topics, categories I've mentioned, fashion, beauty, and what have you, I have covered them extensively in the past, extensively for me. So yeah, I started as a lifestyle blogger, so I connected with similar bloggers, and that's how, obviously, like I said, I learned how to make money from the blog, from watching what they were doing and just asking them questions, getting tips. So first thing I did was join Facebook groups. Second thing I learned from the very first Facebook groups I joined was that I could use hashtags like PR request, bloggers required on Twitter to be able to find companies, brands, you know, PRs that are looking for bloggers to work with. Obviously, just because you apply to that doesn't mean they'll accept you, but if you do match what they are looking for with respect to, you know, the parameters that I've said, maybe they want a UK blogger who has got 3,000 followers on one platform or across platforms, blah blah blah, all of that jazz, you may match that, but just remember there's 1,000 others that do match that. So it's at the courtesy of the brand appear to work with you if they want to. So that's the second way I learned about how to make money from my blog. The third way, I'm looking down because I'm actually going through my old blog posts. The third way was I registered with influencer companies. So there were these database people that would, you know, they would ask you to put your website in their database, and then when brands came to them, the brands had a selection of bloggers. They'll go through those links and find the blogger that we're after. So I actually signed up with those, and most of them I still get clients from those sign up, but I don't do that anymore. Then I also this is something that I actually was very nervous about, still am in some aspects, was reaching out to PR companies and brands that I wanted to work with. I know this works really well for a lot of other bloggers, but it's not something that I was ever comfortable with, so I didn't really dive into this. But yeah, so you can reach out to brands directly, or PR companies and what have you. And then one thing that actually worked in my favor is when I started out, I did work with a lot of PRs for free, and some of them for exchange with product. Again, let me say, when I started out, this is not something that I do now, because I know my time is worth something. If you want me to advertise your product, your brand, your client on my website, you gotta pay. No two ways about it. So yeah, so this is how I make money from my website. But back in the day, when I think I was just like, maybe after 2 years of blogging, I actually also used to accept banners, you know. So a company wants me to display a banner of their company on my website, and I'll charge them for the month, for 6 months, or for the year, depending on how long we wanted to keep the banner on my website. So on the sidebar or up across the blog, or even in the footer, whatever it was that we were required to do, that's what I did. But I don't really do banners anymore, and I don't think a lot of brands are doing that. I think most ads are with like Google AdSense, and then you just insert the links in the background, and then whatever clients Google has that match your blog type, you know, the type of content you share, they then display those ads onto your website. I haven't done that again in forever. I never really made much money from that, like 10 pence, 20 pence here and there. But so I didn't actually do that a lot. So for me, when it comes to making money from my website, I actually work with brands or peers directly via sponsored posts. So I think it was about maybe 6 years ago now, 5-6 years ago now, I worked with one PR lady who really liked my work, and I charged her £100 for that one blog post. She really liked what I did. She gave me 4 more, so I made £500 in that week from the blog. And then she asked me if she could share my email around to her fellow PRs, and I was like, oh yes, of course, please go ahead. She did, and a lot of PRs that she shared with them still work with me 6 years later. And I must admit, I am at a stage in my blogging life, career, whatever you want to call it, where I am mostly lazy. I'm kind of not actively going to companies or to Facebook groups or to Twitter. I still do Facebook groups and Twitter every now and again, but I'm not as actively as I used to do when I was just starting out. So right now, I actually am in a very fortunate position whereby peers, companies, and brands come to me directly to ask for a sponsored post. So that's how I make money. And if you've seen my passive income report videos that I've done on the on this channel, or even read some of my passive income reports on my website, then you will know that most of them are sponsored posts or link insertions. So link insertions are just really whereby you either write a new article, but 90% of the time it's the article is already written, and they would just like to insert a link into that article if it matches, you know, if it's on the same topic, for example, then they pay for that. So my fees for my website actually range from £75 to about £250, depending on who I am working with, the type of content they're after, and what have you. This is not to say I don't accept lower, but 90% of the time I do not. I do turn some of these blogging opportunities down because maybe they don't match my ethos, or the price is just ridiculously low. So if it's ridiculously low and I see that I'm actually going to have to put in a lot of work, I do calculate how much time it takes me to do some of these blog posts, so I don't actually accept lower than £75. So yeah, I hope, to my lovely subscriber who asked how I make money blogging, I am hoping that this short video, well, it's 9 minutes now, this video was able to answer your question. If you are interested in more learning more about how to make money online or just directly blogging, do reach out, do let me know. Check out my website ajulidreamer.com or find me on Instagram ajulidreamer, and I will be able to share more information if this video has not been able to cover everything that you were after. So thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, as well as give this video thumbs up, so because it really does help out my channel and it will make it available to more people. So thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.